Wait, is my mic on?
Guys, are we really doing this?
Fuck it. Let's just start. Hey guys, welcome back to Sipping Through Life. It's DeAnni and I'm here with
Gaby.
And Megan could not join us this week, but McKenzie so graciously stepped in. So welcome, McKenzie.
Hi guys, thanks for having me back.
Thanks for coming back.
We're so happy that you're here. This week was a really good week for me, and mainly I think it had to do with the weather outside. Like,
it was
I
beautiful.
feel like it was so warm.
It was so nice.
And I could see and feel the seasonal depression like leaving my body. Mm-hmm. All I could think about was that this summer is going to be so different from like summers past because I've been doing laser hair removal for like almost a year now.
Has it really been that long?
Wait, a year?
Almost a year. Well, okay, it'll be like a year in July, but I bought it almost a year ago, my package. And
wow.
Okay, then that year went fast. I feel like you just started.
I know,
I
right?
thought you just started like a month or two ago.
And how
No.
many packages do you have left at this point?
So the first package that I bought
was six in total, right?
Yeah, and that
Okay.
was bikini.
Okay.
So I actually just finished my last session, was the last session of that package.
Okay.
And now I have like 2 more sessions that I'm just going to pay out of pocket because they do a deal with that.
Okay.
But then I started doing armpits, so that's what I started in like January. So that's why it seems like it was just a month ago.
Dang. You went
Wow.
fast.
Yeah. No, but like I am so happy that I'm at the point with laser hair removal, but I felt like, you know, all of us have different hair removal preferences, and I thought it'd be interesting for us to just kind of like talk about that so people can hear what it's like. And Gabby, I'm so interested to hear about sugaring because I don't know why that scares me.
Okay, my experience, it was whenever I was pregnant with the twins. And
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you got sugared while you were pregnant?
yeah, and now I know that the skin is more sensitive
Yeah.
when you're pregnant because one, the first little pull, I was like, wow, that really hurt.
Yeah.
And then we're about not even halfway, like a quarter way done. And she's like, honey, your skin's more sensitive when you're pregnant. And I'm like, oh, Jen, you could have told me this before I started.
Yeah.
Because I would have not have gotten it.
Yeah.
But
Did you do like Brazilian or just like a bikini?
I did a Brazilian.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
It was painful. And it got to a point where I told her, I was like, there was only little spots. I was like, I'll just finish the rest at home. Don't worry. I will shave those little flyaway strands that
Yeah.
just did not get pulled.
Okay, well, how expensive was sugaring?
It was, I think 55, and I gave like a generous tip.
55.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's where I went. It was some place in, like right off in Arlington. No, excuse me. Falls Church, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like in this little building that had a bunch of offices, and then there was just a random...
See, I didn't know that they did sugaring and like you know how people go to waxes.
Yeah.
Like I thought people did sugaring at home. Like a lot of like at home making
I mean, you
the
can
stuff.
do sugaring at home.
Yeah, but I didn't really think that they had like a whole building or like
Like
places
a
where they did it.
business.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Yeah.
But $55, I thought it'd be like cheap.
I thought that sugaring was supposed to be the cheaper option.
It was because like it was like a deal, like a Groupon almost that I had.
Yeah.
So that's why it was that cheap, but I think regular price was like $75.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I guess technically she was magical, but I didn't think so very much because of the pain. I would have rather gone a wax.
See, yeah, okay. See, so I feel like we should we like talk about where, like when we started shaving and then like because I've tried basically everything.
I mean, at this point,
Except for sugaring. I mean, I haven't tried that because I don't know why I'm so scared of sugaring.
It was a little intense because it is like, you know, they rub it, roll it, rub
Yeah.
it, roll it. There's really like, you have to ask for the breaks.
Right.
Or your personally, with my experience, like she'll just continue going.
Yeah.
And she knew I was in pain, so I think she gave more breaks, you know what I mean? But if I wasn't, like she would have it could have been a quicker experience, but.
See, like with waxing, so I got my first wax senior year of college, so I was like 21 when I got it.
Okay.
And I went to a European wax center in my college town, and the person that I got was like amazing. But this is the thing with European wax center is that like you can't really schedule with one person. At least when where I went. So, like, it was kind of just, like, they
You
had
get who-
appointment times,
okay.
and they were like, you get who you get. Like, it wasn't like I could be like, yeah, I really like Jen. Like, I want Jen next time, because their schedules change so often. I don't know.
Interesting.
So, it was kind of like, if her schedule, or if the time that I picked, like, she was on lunch or something like that, like, I would go to Jessica. And I didn't really like that.
I was about to say, to me, it's like, if you are having a relationship with my hoo-ha.
Right.
Like,
I want the
I want the
same
same
time.
person
Right.
looking at it.
Right.
Like, it's like
Right.
a gyno. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And so the first time that I went and got waxed, it was honestly so easy. Like, the woman that I got was amazing. She was so kind, and she just made me, like, really comfortable. And I don't know, she would kind of be like, okay, take a deep breath because I'm about to go. And whereas with sugaring, like you said, it's the constant, like, rolling. Like,
Yeah.
with waxing, I did the hard wax, not the wax strips. So, like, they would put the hard wax on
with a toothpick, or not a toothpick. What is that?
what's
Popsicle? Tongue.
presser thing. What is that? What are those
A
called?
tongue depressor.
A tongue depressor.
I was about to say popsicle.
That's what I would
It is
call
a
it.
popsicle stick. So they would, like, roll it on with that, and then, like, while that's drying, they kind of, like, move to another area, put some on that area, and then they go back and they kind of, like, lift it up a little bit, and they're like, okay, 1, 2, 3, and then you, like, take a deep breath, let it go as they yank it off, and then they, like, put, like, something cold on top, and so it kind of, like,
See, that sounds lovely.
confuses
That does
your
not
nerve
sound
endings.
lovely. Neither, but it sounds better than the sugar.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Compared to
don't
the
know.
sugaring, because I've only done wax at home, and it was more of those, like, okay, like,
You waxed yourself at home?
okay, not like down there.
Yeah.
Like, more so like my legs. I tried the arms. I don't recommend the arms. Just embrace
Okay.
the hair there, because that one hurts.
Yeah.
It just, yeah.
I feel like because your arm hair is like so like longer usually.
Yeah.
And, like, isn't it?
Because you're not like
thin?
shaving your arms.
Right.
I mean, some people do. I tried it like once, and I was like, I'm never doing this
I've
again.
never done it because I'm afraid that it's gonna grow back, like, thick.
And that's why I
and
stopped.
dark.
Yeah. But okay, so the least painful part of a regular Brazilian wax is the butt. And I think people get really afraid of the butt. It's lovely.
Oh,
it's
that-
like taking a nice walk in Hawaii.
I will say, sugaring, that was the most pleasant part.
yes,
Yeah.
it's the butt.
Besides, her spreading my butt cheeks apart to do it all, and me holding one side.
I was gonna
like,
say, what position did she put you in? Because each
I was
waxer.
pregnant.
Oh,
two.
right.
So it's like, but I was on my side, and then I
Okay.
like flip sides for the
Okay.
other side.
So the first time I got a wax, the lady had me just get on all fours and, like, bend down, which is what I had imagined that they would do. Because you can really no.
Wait,
Was
what?
I violent?
I don't see how you do that.
I think she was enjoying a little bit more there.
No,
DeAnni.
like I was, like, on all fours, but then, like, laid, like, down. No.
no.
Okay.
I'm trying to, like, picture this, and so you're
Like,
saying
you're straight
that,
up
like,
saying you were. It was doggy style.
yeah.
Yeah, but, like, not like a tabletop.
I don't get how you're supposed to, like,
And then
do
you
that.
like reach around and, like, lift one cheek.
You're saying for the butt part?
Yes.
Okay, I was thinking you were talking about the whole time, and I'm like,
No,
how
no,
is
just
she-
for- just for
Just
okay.
for the butt. Just
Okay.
for the butt.
That makes sense.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about, like, the whole entire time she had you on all fours. I was like, how do you even wax like that?
No,
Sounds
for the
like- okay.
for the bikini Brazilian hoo-ha area, she had me, like, one leg straight and then, like, butterfly the other leg, and then she would do one side and
Yes.
then move the other leg straight and this way, and then she
Yeah.
would do the opposite side.
Okay.
But then when it came to the butt, she had me get up on all fours and then, like, kind of, like, spread. my
Okay,
butt
that
cheeks.
makes sense.
And then she would really get in there and, like, wax it. So then when I got my third Brazilian wax, I moved home and I was here in, like, Northern Virginia, and I went to a European wax center. And the lady, I went to go, like, roll over, and she was like,
Again, I think because you were
she was
violated.
like, she's like, no, I don't do it that way. I was like, oh, what way do you do it? She had my leg so far close to my head. I was like, oh my gosh. It was
Oh goodness.
I was, like, shocked. First of all, I didn't know I was that flexible. Second of all, I was just like, my leg went from 0 to, like, 90 in 2 seconds. Like, it was so, I don't know, I just felt like my, like, vagina was, like, in her face. And she had, like, my other leg, like, by her head, and it was, a lot was going on.
Why was she getting that close?
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt very uncomfortable with that. Also, I was bruised after that wax.
I remember you telling me this.
Wow.
Yeah, I was bruised. And so that was probably, no, that was not the last time, because then I continued to get waxes for like a year. But I started going to a lady that I found on Groupon. And so European Wax Center was like $50.
Okay.
But this lady that I found on Groupon was $35 a session. So
Oh,
I
wow.
liked that. But she was all the way out in Herndon. So I had to drive like 45 minutes to...
You're paying the difference in gas.
Right. And so... I
But
don't
was
know.
her process better? Was she better at it? Like, it
Her
wasn't
process
less
was
pain.
definitely a lot better. And when it came to the butt, she just had me roll over. And, like, I was still laying flat. I was not on all fours. And then she just kind of had me, like...
Spread your butt cheeks.
Yeah, spread my butt cheeks, or, like, roll to one side and, like, spread a butt cheek. And then
Yeah.
roll to the other side and spread a butt cheek. So that was, like, pretty easy and simple.
Not violating.
Yeah. But, like, the grow back process for, like, hair removal was, like, the worst part for me. Like, I would get, like, ingrown hairs on my bikini and, like...
After a wax.
Even after a wax, yeah. And it's
Huh.
it was really bad after shaving, but, like, even after a wax, like, I was getting ingrown hairs, and then I would get, like, hyperpigmentation, discoloration...
Yeah.
And it was just, like, annoying to me. So then I just, like, stopped waxing, shaving, everything for, like, a while. Because I was like, nobody's seeing my body but, like,
Right.
me and Jesus. There's nobody else
And
seeing my
Jesus
body.
made this, so who
Right.
cares?
Right. And, like, I feel like I stopped getting waxes, like, in the winter. So there's really no need to, like, wax
And
or
that was
shave.
probably because I remember us talking about me getting the sugar wax
Yes.
at my baby shower.
Yes.
So that was...
And I think I stopped, like, a couple of months, probably around the time that you had the girls is when I stopped waxing. It was, like, November of that year
Okay.
that I kind of stopped waxing.
Yeah, because then... All right, yeah.
Then I just kept becoming, like, researching and doing stuff with, like, laser hair removal. And that has been the best results that I've seen in a really long time.
Yeah.
Probably ever. And I don't think that laser hair removal hurts at all.
The way you just made that face, though, you're
I don't know if I
lying.
believe that.
Okay, I would say that the armpits hurt worse than the Brazilian.
Really?
Yes. The armpits, there's like, just like you were saying.
I mean, it's sensitive skin there.
Waxing can, like, it's just like unexpected. I would say I thought that if I could get through Brazilian or bikini laser hair removal, like, I can do armpits. And there are certain spots that they hit and you're like, oh shit, like that actually really
What does it
hurt.
feel like burn? Like you're getting burned, or?
So it's kind of confusing because the machine that I get, it blows out ice cold air as the laser is going.
Does that help?
Yes, because it
Okay.
tricks my nerves. So, like,
okay.
your nerves don't know if you should be, like, cold or hot, but...
So basically, you're putting your nerves into shock.
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah. But, I guess I would say it's like a rubber band. But, like, to your armpit, like, you just don't expect that.
Ow.
Yeah.
The most painful part of the Brazilian of a laser would be when they get, like, to the top, like, right above your clit. That kind of is, like, painful.
Well, I mean, okay.
Like, actually, like, really, really painful.
Oh.
But it's, like, done within, like, 2 seconds, you know?
Yeah.
So how long do they take when they do it? Like
The
each session?
first laser hair removal session I was done in 10 minutes.
Oh, that's
Everything.
not bad.
But, like, I would say that was, like, with me standing there to schedule my next appointment. Like, I was in the building and out the building in 10 minutes.
And then your next one.
And then I got a new lady because I had to switch days because of my work schedule.
Yeah.
And this lady's a little more thorough. So, like,
That's nice.
it does take a little bit long. I would say it takes, like, 20 minutes. But also she's doing my armpits, so...
True.
It's not bad though.
That's
Like,
not
20
bad.
minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm here thinking that it's like a 45
Yeah.
hour
Oh my gosh, no.
minute, like...
No, but these are considered like small or medium areas. Whereas
I
like
guess that's
I want to
true.
do my legs next, but like I know that those are going to take a really long time because they like draw on your legs and do it by like sections. And I'm like, that's going to take a while.
Interesting.
But how long does laser like last? Because it's
Yeah.
not permanent, right?
So it's not permanent, but so I go about 6 weeks before I shave. So between each session, I go 6 weeks. And then after the 8th session, you come back like twice a year just to get touch-ups.
So you still have to shave? Or you just
You don't have to, but I shave before each appointment because you want the hair follicle to like, you don't want it to be long hair because it's gonna hurt. And like
More.
when the hair grows back, it grows back like almost like baby hair, like super fine.
Like peach fuzz.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like you don't even really see it until like if you like have like a flashlight or like if the light is hitting it the right way, you're like, oh, like I do have
Now
hair
this might
there.
be such a stupid question, but like getting laser, is that like lasering the roots? Mm-hmm. Or
It's
is
trying
it...
to kill the root of the hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like that's part of the reason why they want you to shave, because think about when you shaved your legs and then you get out the shower and you're like, oh my gosh, like my legs were so smooth in the shower, and then I get out and it's like you start
You
to
get
feel
cold or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because the root is still in there.
Interesting. Okay. Okay.
Whereas like waxing pulls the hair follicle out completely, and like sugaring, so they're like pulling out the whole strand, but like the laser hair is trying to like kill that root in
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
When did you guys start shaving? Like just in general, like legs, arms, armpits, sorry.
I would say like middle school. Because
Yeah.
my mom did not let me like
Yeah. No, same.
touch a razor.
My
So-
mom didn't want me to,
Yeah.
but I think I was. Oddly enough, like my mom let me wax before, but I was so self-conscious like about my arm hair, because like kids were mean. Okay.
Yes.
I'm a Spanish girl. All I gotta say, yeah, I'm a little hairy in some spots. Okay.
Yeah.
And so I think it was like 5th grade, she let me wax because I was just so self-conscious, and obviously it was painful.
Yeah.
And that's like whenever I did it once, I was like, I don't want to do this again. And but she didn't let me like actually start shaving. I never waxed my legs. It was only my arms. But my legs I started shaving probably like 6th, 7th grade. Like 7th grade for sure, like middle school.
I feel like middle school, because like my parents, like my mom, she wanted us to wait as long as we could, because she's like, if you start shaving, it's gonna start growing back faster.
That's what my
and you're
mom
gonna
would
have to
say.
shave a lot. So she was like, just wait as long as you can.
Yeah.
To start. But then like she said, the kids were so mean.
Kids are mean.
Like when they see body hair and they like made such a big deal about it.
But like
And so I was
just
very self-conscious like when I was younger, I feel like, about body hair.
I don't ever really remember you being like super hairy, but maybe it's because I was also hairy, so like I didn't see anything wrong
And
with
when you
it.
guys are, you're good friends. Like,
Yeah.
you don't care about stuff
Right.
like that.
I mean, I don't think like I was super hairy, but I feel like under my arms, like I'm very
Yeah.
self-conscious, because like it looked darker and it's more noticeable.
Yeah.
And like kids, like I was saying earlier, like my neighbor, I remember like he was very mean, and we were playing outside and he saw my body hair on my armpits and like made fun of me for it, and I got upset, so I like kicked him in the balls because I was like
Go you.
really upset about it. I
Yeah.
got in trouble, but it was like that's when I noticed, and I was like, I want to shave. I told my mom I'm gonna start shaving because people were like starting to notice it.
Yeah.
But like now I could care less, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I feel like once I got to college, I didn't really care about body hair anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like whatever.
You see, and oddly enough, I think that's like, I would still shave and everything, but I started caring more about everywhere, like sophomore year,
Of college or high school?
high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then that's where it's like I shaved a lot.
Yeah.
And then I probably still, it really wasn't until I met Ryland, like, or at least the second time we like dated,
Yeah.
that it was just like, he was like, Gabby, I don't care.
Yeah, I feel like when you get in a
you.
relationship, it's like, who cares? Because I
Yeah.
feel like with Romario, like, obviously I don't care anymore. Like, I don't care if he sees
Yeah.
my body hair because I'm like,
I know,
it's
right?
whatever. Like,
It's like
Right.
you're stuck with me.
And it's
Yeah.
natural. Like,
yeah.
I feel like body hair grows, and it's like your choice if you want to have body hair, if you don't want to have body hair.
Well, and I think it's like, it's not like it's normalized now, but it's like so different now because it's
No, it is.
talked about
Yeah.
so often that it's like, why is it like men can be hairy, but why do women have to be bare?
Right.
Why?
Yeah.
Anywhere on their body.
Yeah.
Like, let women breathe too, and just like let it go.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah. I don't remember what I was going to say. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I also feel like seeing, like obviously Instagram can be like a very, sorry, that's Fitz, guys, Mackenzie's dog. He's very sad that he's not in here. We always have like an animal somewhere
Right.
that like wants to be a guest. But Instagram can be toxic, but I do think that seeing like more people show their body hair on Instagram and like not care is very helpful.
Yeah, I can think of like that girl from The Bachelorette, Becca.
Yes.
She's very like body positive.
positivity. Yeah.
Body positive.
Yeah, that was my
and,
leg.
like, her. And I know like she talks about her armpit hair and her leg hair because people would always like talk about her like and commenting saying like, why don't you shave? Like that's disgusting. I mean, and like for her, like she's like, I don't care. Like,
But
why do you care? It's not your body.
I like saw one of her like YouTube videos, and she was saying that like she didn't start growing out her body hair until she got pregnant with her daughter, because she is half Mexican, I believe, or she's half Hispanic. Like her one of her parents are Hispanic, and she was saying that she has a lot of body hair, and when she was pregnant with her daughter, she was just trying to like address that for her, because she didn't want her daughter to have body hair and see it as like a negative, and she was trying to like address that insecurity within herself. But it's so sad that like people will attack her just because she has like hair on her body. Like,
Yeah. It's just funny though that you said that, because like I feel the same way, that for sure like when I got in a relationship, but I think definitely with the girls, like I just want to try sugar wax when I did that, and then that was like the last time I was actually able to like see my vagina at that point. And so like even when I gave birth, like I was there like apologizing, I'm like, I'm so sorry I'm hairy, and they're like, hun, we do not care. But it's like I felt the need to say something, but I think it was really them being like, we don't care. And even my doctor at appointment, she's like, Gabby, don't worry about that.
I shave before like
I used to
OBGYN appointments, and I'm like, oh, like I have such a thorough routine, and I saw this meme, and it was like not me like going to get a full blown wax before going to get a like gynecology.
Now I will say like I'll trim. I'm not like full bare. But anytime I go, I'll trim it a little bit so you're not like
and
moving
even with,
hair around, you know, to get in there and look around. And it's there for a reason. You know?
If I could go back and
I don't know, but it's there for a reason.
If I could go back and talk to myself in high school, I feel like I would tell myself like, put the razor down.
I feel like I shaved so much in high school for no reason, and now like just the razor bumps and like all this stuff, and it's like,
and even when you were covered up like winter time. And
like I used to apologize, like when
I
we
feel
were
like with
in,
basketball though.
with basketball, like when we were in the locker room and stuff like that. Like if I hadn't shaved my underarms or like my legs in like 3 days or something like that, I was like, oh, sorry guys, I'm so hairy. And now I'm like 3 months, and I'm like, oh, it is what it is.
Right?
I'm gonna put some lotion and smooth it down.
You know, put some gel down, get a cute little design. With your dyed hair that you've been wanting to do, like
Wow, what a difference 10 years makes.
Really?
Wow, 10 years. It has been 10 years.
Since 10th grade,
I was thinking about that because we drove past the sign. Was it 21
oh,
now?
Yeah.
I was telling Mara we have to go take a picture there. Because we started dating 10 years ago. So I was
oh
like,
my gosh.
Really cute.
I know. And he's like, no. I was like, we're going to.
Whether you like it or not. I'll bring a picture of you to stand next to me.
Right. But I don't really have anything else to say about body hair.
Yeah, just embrace it, people. Ladies, even men. Like, I do know of someone that he feels the need to shave his face all the way. And I'm like, why do you care? He's like, I just think it's gross. I'm like, but it's normal.
Yeah.
Like, don't get self-conscious about that.
Yeah.
Like, and there's, you know, he doesn't shave his legs, but like he doesn't like the hair on his legs. And I'm like, you're stressing about stuff that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's some guys that really are self-conscious about it too.
Yeah.
But, because there are some guys that are really hairy too. But
I mean, I know you guys said that like the first time that you guys like were allowed to shave was middle school, but I had an older sister. So I actually shaved the first time, I think I was in 4th grade, because she left her razor in the shower.
That's right, because we're the oldest.
Yeah. So she left her razor in the shower, and like I didn't even really have hair, but like because I didn't have hair, I ended up cutting my skin, and I got in like the worst trouble. And then my parents like didn't allow me to shave until I like started puberty, so like 7th grade. And I remember I was like that obsessive, and I was like shaving literally everywhere. I was freaking out that I was growing hair so many different places on my body. My mom was like, no, it's not. Actually, no. My mom was like, no, leave the leg hair. When I was growing up, men found it sexy. And I was just like, please stop. Please
like,
don't.
Mama, times have changed.
She's like sitting on the bed, like trying to talk to me about puberty. I'm like, please stop.
I just feel like when you're younger, like like people just like think that they have to look a certain way because other people, you know, like when you're younger, like
Yeah.
everybody's trying to be perfect.
Yes.
So I feel like that's why when everybody's younger, they're always like, oh my God, I have to shave like my body hair. I can't have any, or it has to look a certain way.
Right.
But then I feel like once you get older, it's just like you don't care anymore. Like there's so many things that you just don't care about anymore that used to be so important.
Yeah.
You just,
like,
you
body-wise
realize
and stuff,
what's more important in life.
Right.
And
body
hair in
hair.
my body
Is
not one of them.
Right.
Well, guys, that's the end of our episode. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review, and share our podcast with your closest friends. And don't forget to follow us on social media. You can follow me at Gaby Colazzo.
And you can follow me at Life of DeAnni. And you can follow our podcast at Sippin' Through Life.
Till next time, Sippas.
Bye.
Bye.